Ball is teed up as rain continues to fall. And we're off from Baltimore. Return coming from the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Lamar off to play fake. As his man, it's DeAndre Hopkins. Down the left sideline he goes. DeAndre Hopkins. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens take a 6-0 lead right away. DeAndre Hopkins, the touchdown. And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call.
Matt Prater set to kick off.
Now Prater on to send it away. Fields the hard squib kick. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Rams ready for this one. Here's 1st and 10. They pick the handoff now. Stafford buying some time left. He's running with it.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. In motion left is Atwell. First carry now for Kyron Williams. He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing 3rd down to begin this ballgame.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
On 3rd down, here's Williams. Disappointing way to begin this one as he is stopped for no gain, and 3 plays in, Brock. They're already facing 4th down. Rams going to punt on 4th down, and they're calling Ethan Evans to the field. And he drives this one into the pouring rain. And something on the return, but not much as it still ends inside the 20. Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Here's Derrick Henry getting on the ground. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in the locker room and in the huddle is you can be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped. Helped him track it down for a loss on the outside.
Give him a yard back on the play. Now it's 3rd and 10.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it will largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's a money down. It's nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Flushed out of the pocket. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
This is Henry on 2nd. And all he can get is a yard here, bro. It's going to be 3rd down.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Jackson now on 3rd. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up. The Ravens going to punt this away, and here's Jordan Stout to handle that boot. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. And this one never had a shot. It's well over the goal lines and the end zone entirely. That'll be a touchback. LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
From the 25 on 2nd down. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. They get 6 and a 1st down as well.
You know, before the snap, right before the snap, you may have to take off if the read isn't there. That was a great adjustment made at the perfect time for the 1st down.
Straight ahead with Williams. This time they've got him. He can't break another tackle. He will go down behind the line.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
They send the tight end in motion. 2nd and 12 behind the sticks. It's complete to Higbee. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Now there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Stafford from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
An early deficit means you lose the runway to slowly get your offense up to speed. This offense got to get going. An incompletion won't help.
On their own side, they're going to go for this. They need about 2. Going for it, it's Williams. And he pushes forward, but they don't get much there. So the run doesn't get the yardage. It's a turnover on down. 1st and 10 from the 41. Give to Henry on the inside handoff. And they get to him a good ways downfield from that line of scrimmage. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
And we will not get another play. That's going to do it for the 1st quarter. 7-0 is our score. Back to the bank in just a moment. Back at beginning of the 2nd quarter. Ravens in possession. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. Jackson, quick pass wide. He does it. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens take a 13-0 lead. Prater on for the PAT. Bad weather doesn't affect that extra point. It's good. And the Ravens double their lead to 14. Prater on to send it away. Blake Corum now to return it. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, it's Stafford. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
Back to the air we go on second. Stafford escapes the pocket, and they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
Well, the first sack of the game, Kate, as you just called, is a big one. You're going to make this guy pay if he's trying to play too much hero ball. Got to find a way to get the ball out of your hand.
Dump off pass to Williams. And he's able to get it to the 21 as he goes down.
Those little short throws, they have high percentage and certainly bread and butter, but they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
Takes it into the 26. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
First and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. First down, here's Lamar. Bails out of the pocket quick. Throw right side is caught by Hopkins. And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
You know what I love about this? Never showing panic. When he leaves the pocket, look at his eyes. They continue to search downfield. They're never looking at the rush. They're finding the open man downfield before running out of real estate.
And that was an incredible effort just to make it back to the line. It looked like they had it, but nope, no gain, and now they're just inches short for third down.
So often we talk about the individual having to move on to the next play. Well, that was a perfect picture of the collective. That defense staring down 2nd and 1 rose to the occasion collectively.
Here's Lamar on the sneak, and they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. A gain of a lone yard, but Brock, that's all they needed. First down.
That's more than a must-get for a quarterback. I really put that in the always-get territory. Even if the defense knows what's coming, you got to be able to drive forward for at least a couple inches.
That run good for a handful as it brings up second down.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you're going to be a Pro Bowler.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Another run for Henry. And he's going to manage 3 for them on the play. Stopped just a little bit shy of the marker.
An offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to first down. But instead, the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out. They've been short.
Hits him on the out route. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. It's a meager 2-yard gain, but that's enough to award them the first down.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on third down, that's a QB's best friend.
On first and 10, it's Henry. And that's some decent running there. Gets him 4. It's going to be second down.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
They go play fake with Jackson. He just got rid of it, Brock, but he was still in that tackle box. This is going to draw the flag. No one in the area. He was still in the pocket. Seems like a pretty cut and dry intentional grounding to me.
Seems like you want to be an official someday, Kate.
Maybe.
Yeah, because you nailed that one.
So the grounding backs him up and wipes away second down. A very tough third down play here. Lamar now from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. The Ravens getting ready for the punt. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. Taken at the 2. And he gets them what he can, but still pretty deep in their own territory starting out. Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Safford. Throw reeled in by Higbee. And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on 1st down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Stafford now against the blitz. Pass complete. 2-2 Atwell. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. Clock continuing to run as the Rams hurry to the line. Stafford now on 1st down. Nakua here, he's got it. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things, separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks, that's the trust, and then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this 1st half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
On 2nd down, a run with Williams. And they'll bundle this up after a 4-yard gain. Nate Wiggins getting up to end that play. Clock continuing to run as the Rams hurry to the line. Stafford now on 3rd down. Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. Roquan Smith with the pick. A timely interception for them there, partner. That drive sure looked like it was headed for at least 3, maybe 6.
The QB wanted that throw back the minute it left his fingertips. You know, Peyton Manning would say, once that ball's gone, that check has been signed. And he wanted to rip that check up, and he knew it. Defense makes him pay.
They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. 1 play in, and already they're close to midfield.
1st and 10 at the 40.
1st and 10. Here's Jackson. Andrews has it, working downfield. And there's not going to be a score, but great effort. He's out of bounds inside the 10. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
42 yards. That's another Baltimore 1st down. 1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
They'll run here with Henry. And he pushes it all the way to the goal line, but goes out at the 1. Call it a 70-yard pickup, and they're just a yard away now on 2nd and goal. Back to throw. Here's Jackson. Gets it towards the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, it's hard for me to get too mad at him for missing a touchdown when he's already got 2 in his pocket. Maybe fantasy managers might not agree with me on this one, Kate. But don't worry, as hot as he is, I bet you a 3rd one's coming.
And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Ravens get more points to end a lopsided 1st half. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. He finds his way in on the sneak. Prater on for the PAT. Extra point set in through the rain. And the Ravens stretch their lead to 21. On to send it away. Corum now on the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Just 25 seconds remaining as they get all set up for 1st down. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. And this throw's knocked away, incomplete. Puka the target on that throw. And now it's second down.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
Not taking any risks here, keeping this one on the ground. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage, so third down now. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. And the Ravens go in nickel, third down. Working from the gun, here's Stafford. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And they're gonna be stuck with a 4th and long. Ethan Evans on that a punt. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. All right, so they're only gonna have enough time for one more snap here before we reach halftime. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. He's back to throw. He throws a bullet down the left sideline. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got second down. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Now Prater on to send it away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Rams ready for this one. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Williams to start the drive. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
You know, Kate, during draft season, I was talking to an NFL GM, and he said, you know what, in time, we're going to realize tackles for loss are just as big a deal as sacks. Sacks get so much of the popularity. Tackles for loss, when you knock that offense backwards.
He isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
That is not the way they needed to come out of the locker room here to begin the second half. Trailing, you got to play with a sense of urgency. You got to protect your quarterback. And they didn't either.
Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts, as that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long. Throwing now, Stafford. Has him on the quick hitter. And they take him down at the 24-yard line.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Secures this at the 17. He's going to set him up with a pretty short field here, Brock, after getting a big chunk on that return.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at the Rams' 45-yard line.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Play action, here's Jackson. Escapes the pocket. He tucks it and takes on. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Took his shot at 6 that time. And it's going to be 2nd down.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Okay, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
And they will score. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens push their lead further to start the half. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. Plater adds the PAT. And the Ravens continue piling onto this lead. Now Prater on to send it away. This return starts at the 5. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Up the gut they go with Williams. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play, but whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
From the 31. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. Couldn't connect with Puka Nacua. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down. To throw, Stafford. Got a man, that's Nacua. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Offense in the hurry up here.
1st down, Rams.
Give to Williams from the gun. And they're going to be humbled here on 1st down. Going to wind up losing yards yards on this play. Working quickly here. 2nd and 12 behind the sticks. On the move, headed right. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down.
Hey, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Throwing is Stafford on 3rd. Finds him over the middle. Looks great initially, but he is short on that 1st down marker. They rallied to him in time to force the 4th down.
It's now 4th down.
Stafford gonna go on 4th. Forced out to his right. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
You know, we love to talk about corners, those corners that both love to tackle and cover. It's kind of the same thing with these defensive ends. Most of them love sacks. They love rushing the quarterback. But those that run down a toss play like that, they separate themselves from others.
Taking a big shot for the end zone. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens blowing them out now, 34-zip.
There are a couple different ways now you can win on a fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body, try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
That one right down the middle. And the Ravens grow their lead yet again. Now Quaker on to send it away. Starting from the 5. In the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10. They pick the handoff now. Stafford. Throw left side, taken in by Adams. He's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
It's 2nd and inches at the 35-yard line.
Off the play fake, it's Stafford. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense up to the line fast.
Matthew Stafford sacked. A loss of 4 yards. It's 3rd down. 3rd and
Now Stafford to throw. Hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up.
The issues this offense has been having, well, they extend well beyond 3rd down today. You just look up that big goose egg on the scoreboard, but now time's not on their side either.
4th down. Here's Stafford. Buys time, rolling right. And no hit on Stafford at the end of a good play by Matt as he gets to the ground with enough for the 1st. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
1st down, Los Angeles.
On 1st down, here's Stafford. Catch made right side by Nakua. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Offense in the hurry-up here.
Brings up 2nd down at the 39-yard line.
From the 39. His pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Working quickly here.
And it's 3rd down. 3rd and 14.
3rd and long now for Stafford. That's caught for the 1st. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
23 yards. And the Rams 1st down.
Short pass brought in. And on 1st down, only gets about a yard here. And the defender there to force him out.
He steps out
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31.
11 on the play. First down, Rams.
Thankfully, only one quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's Rams football, and they're probably ready to just get this final quarter over with. They've got first down from the 31. Now Stafford again. Hits him on the out route. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Offense up to the line fast.
Brings up second down.
Stafford from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
Up to the point of the game, Kate. Now, we got to get the ball out of our hands. He is just taking a beating all game long. And in this drive, yet again, find a way to protect, find a way to run, and get the ball out of his hands.
And they take him down, but there's a flag on the play. So a big self-inflicted error as that personal foul moves the ball forward quite a bit. This drive just keeps on moving. After the penalty, resets that marker. Stafford now on first down. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And the Ravens are going to have it after his second interception of the season. Ravens to the line now. First and 10. The drive begins with Henry. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
On second down, here's Henry again. He breaks the tackle. Arrives at the 40. Finds a seam. Left side. He's off to the races. And he will carry this across for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens running them out of the building. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. Prater able to tack on the extra point. And the Ravens continue adding on to that lead. Now Prater on to send it away. Corum now on the return. And he stopped on the run back of the 27. Ready for this one. Here's first and 10.
Ready. 180.
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Looking for the back that time. And that'll bring up second down. That's incomplete, trying to set up the screen there. Devontae Adams, the intended target. So they're left facing third and long.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Shotgun snap to Stafford. That's completed right side. And he's got them quite the gain here, partner, as he finally is brought to a stop. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
27 on the play. First down, Rams.
Throwing now on first down, Stafford. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked off, that's Teddy Buchanan. And the Ravens are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
Well, these were the kind of plays they needed, frankly, earlier in the game when it was still somewhat close. By this point, still a great play, but a bit of a hollow highlight with the game already decided.
And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
Running once more with Henry. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here. It's going to bring up third down.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make third down easier to handle instead, it did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this third down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. Lamar now from the gun. Chased out to his right. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
Oh, man, those defensive players hate slippery quarterbacks. Near impossible to keep them hedged in or corral them behind the line there. He evades them long enough to turn a potential loss into positive yardage.
The lead looks safe, but the Penals staying down. They're going for this. Running for it. Here's Henry. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Kate, I don't think there was a single doubt in the building that that was going to be an R-U-N. And not a single doubt in the outcome either. Great push to drive it forward and get the first.
On the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10.
I got him, man. I got him. He's mine.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on 1st down.
Hey, I love the jet sweep as much as anybody, Kate. It could be super effective, but here's the deal. Once you send that receiver in motion, well, you're doomed. Because if they bring an edge pressure or there's a blitz, there's really no stopping it. Because once that thing gets started, there's no audibling out of it.
Running down. A loss of 2 yards leads to 3rd down and 14.
That's the 2-minute warning here from Baltimore. Ravens moments away from their 4th win of the year. And on this 3rd down, Rams electing to go with a dime set. Changing it up here, Jackson. Skips it short of his man. That brings up 4th down.
Kate, I've talked to you over the years, the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On 3rd down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
Ooh, some excellent English on that punt. This one makes it all the way to the 6 before the team touches down. So after some careful consideration, they're going to go ahead and decline the penalty. They go play action on 1st. Throwing the out route complete. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
They've run this 12-yard out route, Kate, at the combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. In this throw, this is a big boy throw. It's a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time, on rhythm, and accurately? Well, that was teaching tape right there.
Escapes the pocket. That throw comes up short. Need a little more muscle on that one. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now they face 2nd down.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
Back to the air we go on 2nd. Stafford has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line. Hurry up offense now as time runs down.
A gain of 11 on the play. 1st down, Los Angeles.
He's got a man in motion. Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
even more problems now as they don't get the snap off. Everyone was set and at the line. The quarterback just didn't snap it before the play clock hit 0. So that delay backs them up 5. Now 2nd and 15 to go. They put a receiver in motion right. 2nd and 15. Completed over the middle. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 13. But it brings up 3rd down.
Here he is to throw on 3rd and 2. Oh no, they get him yet again. Picked off by Jair Alexander.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. You even rip through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Flying down the middle of Henry. All right, they bought him a little room. That run good for 6 on 2nd down.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Turning to Henry on 3rd. Has the first and breaks through midfield. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
16 yards. And the Baltimore 1st down.
So it ends as a win for the Ravens. And this is exactly how they wanted to go into that bye week, partner, with a victory and some positives to build on in that nice extra time off. So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Ravens are your winners as we say so long from Baltimore.